Good morning, Planning Ops Section Chief Corey Robinson. I'm here to give you the operational briefing for September 9th. Fire acreage is up to 33,099 acres. We'll go into the operational plan for today, starting out in Division Alpha. We had night scouts that were in the area last night, and what we do know as of currently, that all of the perimeter, the 2417 road, everything is held through the evening, or through the night, through the wind. And that goes to the same down around the 2421 road. So all of the perimeter lines are in place. So going into Division Alpha, folks are going to get in and get engaged if they can. So we're just going to take it a little bit slower today with the forecasted wind, and the egress that we've got facing the folks is one way in, one way out. So we're going to just go in real slow and make sure that we've got the right assets in at the right place at the right time. What we had seen is we've used some satellite imagery, and we are showing a little bit of heat up to the north. So we need to go in and validate that in Division Alpha, and then we'll assess and do everything that we can there. Coming around to Division Yankee, just continuing to improve and get good situational awareness on all of the contingency lines. So we've got a good plan there. Folks are up on the 19, just continuing to develop points of action on the top there and just reinforce that road system. Going down into W Tango. Again, road is still in place, so we'll get in and get crews engaged where we can. Another area of concern that we have is the Black Creek, where we're using trail, the sprinkler and the hose, and we had crews. We weren't able to keep them in there last night, so we'll need to get in and validate that area is still looking good. So priority there, priority up north. And then you'll see the map is changing a bit. So we get into Division J, which will be the Alaska team, and then Gulf. We did send our Division Gulf in this morning to just put eyes and make sure that the anchor point is in place, and those guys will transition in with the Alaska team. Talk a little bit about the closure levels in the areas. So we do know on the Oak Ridge side, Lane County, we are in the green or the ready. So just refer back to your county sheriffs and the web pages as that progresses. And for the Deschutes County, those folks are all in the Cascades Lake and associated infrastructure areas. Those are currently in a level 3. But again, just refer back to your local sheriffs' web pages as those change. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jake Livingston, one of the operations chiefs with the Alaska Incident Management Team. And for September 9th, today, I want to give you an operational update. The Alaska team took control of the fire, the Deschutes side of the Cedar Creek Fire, this morning at 0600. Over the last several days, we've been collaborating with the Pacific Northwest Team 6 over on the Willamette side, getting a lot of intel from them, information about what they've been doing in helping develop some plans moving forward. Speaking to what our plan is today, we divided the Deschutes side of the incident into 2 branches. We have branch 10 and branch 20, and within those 2 branches we have 5 divisions and 1 IA group. I'll start out with discussing what is going on in branch 10, Division Juliet. Right now, the division supervisors in that area are just looking at options, road systems and natural features to prevent fire growth spreading east into the south. As far as Division Gulf, up in the North Waldo area, we do have quite a few resources up in there. They are prepping the 4290 road as a control line all the way out to the Cascade Lakes Highway, also known as the 46 road. They're working aircraft along this flank of the fire on the south end, just as a holding action to prevent spread from what they're doing along the 4290 road. And they'll continue that throughout the day. The area of concern there with the predicted winds out of the east would just be activity from this flank of the fire encroaching down toward where they're working. So they'll be keeping a close eye on that. As you move over toward the Cascade Lakes Highway 46 road, we have Division Mike. They are removing excess vegetation and fuels along the west side of the roadway there, moving north. And they're just creating a barrier if in the event the fire spreads to the east toward that highway corridor. They're also assessing all the values at risk, infrastructure, and structures along that corridor and ordering equipment as necessary. As you move north up to the northwest side of Crane Prairie Reservoir, we have Division Papa. They are also improving Highway 46, Cascade Lakes Highway 46 Road, and as well as putting up structure protection equipment, pumps, sprinklers, hoses, that sort of thing, along all the values at risk along Cultus Lake Resort, and then Little Cultus Lake. They're also looking at options along the southwest side of Cultus Mountain to see if they can prevent fire spread from moving up toward that. The fire has not moved there yet, but they're just looking at options if in the event it does. As you move north up into Division Sierra, we have the Lava Lake, Elk Lake area, and in 2017 there was the Nash incident, the Nash fire, and on that fire there was prep on both sides of the 46 road, Cascade Lakes Highway again. So they're going to continue off of that to the south. It'd be a shaded fuel break in there, just removing some of the vegetation, using machinery and personnel, and they're just moving south to tie into the work that Division Papa and Mike are doing. As far as the east side over here, the east side of the Cascade Lakes Highway 46 road, we have an initial attack group and a contingency group. What they're doing is just looking at options over here if in the event the fire does move over here. So we're just trying to get ahead of things, get an idea of what's out there, what we may need as far as equipment, and what we may need to order as far as supplies. I mentioned initial attack. That contingency group will also be responsible for responding to new starts within our response area. So if there is a fire that starts locally, we'll pull those resources and then they can respond with the local resources that are coming off of the local national forests. Thank you.